Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today, we're reading for April 17th, 18th, and 19th for my Leos. Hello, my Leos. Yes, this is the weekend, and yes, we are leaving Aries season, and on the 19th, we go to Taurus season. I do feel that there will be a lot of grounding of the energy, which I think will be very positive for all of us. Now, weekend readings, again, my two Radleigh Valentine decks, my Angel Tarot cards for my main message, and my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I try to just pull one. I have prayed, meditated, and infused both decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. So we're going into that grounding energy of Taurus. I do feel, again, I feel very optimistic. I feel like light, like the energy is lightening around us. I think that, somebody asked me this, what I thought, and it's kind of like the moon. I talk about how there's the one face of the moon, even though it goes through phases, but there's always that hidden side. So there are things that are hidden. Again, though, I do feel a lot of positive energy coming. And with that, thank you to everyone. Everyone, we're pulling through this together, and and it couldn't have been done but for all of us and all of you. So thank you. Now, I am an intuitive channeler, and what that means is I open myself up to my higher power, and whatever the message is that needs to come through, it just comes through for whoever it is that needed to hear it. Okay, let's go on. 1, 2, and 3. I have 3 cards face down. The second and third are reversed, so that means pay attention, my Leo. So let's see what's going on for the weekend for my Leos. And my Leos, I do feel that you are really standing in your power. I feel that you have been leading a lot of people. You have been actually, you've been filling gaps. Somebody out there has been filling gaps. And it could be at your work. It could be at your work, whereas, leadership, or, that there was some sort of, because everybody's being stretched. But it's like you're coming along and pulling them back together again. So let's see what we have. First card, the Queen of Earth. Queen of Earth, Earth energy. We're going into on the 19th Taurus energy. It's also Virgo, and it's also Capricorn energy. Solid, something or someone you can touch. I mean, that's how solid this energy is. Now, a lot of times this is about, this could be about money. Could be about your home too, but I'm feeling like this is, again, what I was talking about, filling in the gaps. I'm feeling like there's Leos out there that are helping, I'm not going to say that you're helping by like paying people paychecks or something, but I feel like you're doing a lot to keep whatever your business is, your organization running, and making sure that people get paychecks. Okay? If you are in that type of leadership. If you're not in that type of leadership, then you're helping the people on the front lines. I feel like you're keeping them going, you're giving them encouragement, you're saying that, hey, we will get through this too. So I'm feeling really strong, kind of, again, very grounding, like you're grounding the others, okay? Now, the Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. I feel that you've been doing that, but then it's really, when we talk about it's darkest before the dawn, sometimes like right before everything gets better, it's like, come on, you just had to go a little bit longer. It's like a marathon, and the person, is like a yard away from the finish line, and it's like, come on, and the person says, I can't. No, you can. Just keep moving forward. Next card, again, reversed. Here we go. Balance. Now, balance is about, there's some justice here. There's also some Libra energy here, and it's about keeping that balance, not letting things get too far out of hand. And again, that goes to what I was talking about in the beginning of it all. It's like there's a lot of people that are still running around saying, the sky is falling. You acknowledge their fears, you understand, but you try to help counter that too. That maybe the sky is falling, but it's not falling today. Okay? Now, this is Archangel Zedkiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So my Leos, you've really been stepping up into the leadership role. Now, will this be noticed by your leadership? I hope so. But will this be, are you doing something, will this be acknowledged by something bigger? It will. Okay. Your last card, again reversed, the Three of Fire. Now, fire energy is your energy. It's also Aries and Sagittarius energy, passionate, burning, determined energy. And this is kind of like what you have been doing. There will be actually, now, will it be this weekend? It could be, but it's usually, there's going to be an acknowledgement, but there's also going to be a reward coming. Now, again, what I talked about, if this is from your leadership, it could be there, but there could also be that universal, that divine type of reward too. So just be prepared for that. Now, the one part about when it's universal is that sometimes you're pushed into a higher role, but we're not going to talk about this. Right now, it's about you receiving. And the things that you were doing wasn't for that reward, but expect it, anticipate it, welcome it. Now, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So even if your life has gone a little, even if your life is 6 and 7s, meaning that it's a little bit, it's not as balanced as this card is, you've been very calming to the people around you. So continue that this weekend and be prepared. Be prepared because make long-term plans, but abundance. So make some long-term plans for that. Plan it out. Say yes. Go to the universe and say, universe, if there's a reward coming, I accept it. Okay. Now, if there's a lot of but also to make sure you accept it with the condition, but I want the reward, just the reward. Okay. So let's go on one last time. Okay, we actually have 2 cards that come out. Okay, interesting. They plopped out. They are face up. The first card is reversed. So strong, strong message. Now, if this, this is what I call, this is the closest to that 9 of cups without being cups, okay? 9 of water without being water. With this card in this deck, Ariel is again earth energy, okay? And this is kind of like, the 9 of cups, the 9 of water, the 9 of Raphael. That's all about, that's called the wish card. Well, this is a little bit more solid, okay? So this is about, this is more solid energy. 9s are kind of like, yep, we're wrapping it up, and now your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work that leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. So, it's this weekend is kind of a culmination energy weekend. It's kind of like you've been doing really good work. And again, this is abundance. Your dreams are fulfilled. Now, your last card is the Ace of Michael. Okay. Now, normally I try to pull just 1. 2 cards came out. Michael is air energy. So that's that Aquarius, that Gemini, that Libra. We've talked about those things, what's going on in Aquarius. We've talked about Libra. Venus is transitioning into Gemini, I think pretty soon. But anyway, aces are also new starts. So even though so I don't necessarily know if this is a new start or if this is something that had stalled and is restarting, or if this is something that's going to be kicked up a couple of notches. Okay, so it might be something I'm kind of picking up. It might be something you've been doing, and now it just comes up, it just gets kicked up a couple of notches. So a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Now, the other thing too, my Leos, always be aware of this, okay? When you are helping others, okay, And when you have been keeping them calm, when you have been, doing things, you know, and I don't, so whoever needs to hear this, human nature is such that even though what you've been putting out is light and what you've been putting out is divine, it doesn't mean that everybody accepts it that way. Okay, so there's, just be careful, be aware, keep doing what you're doing there. Don't let what I just said stop you. You have to, but you have to be, you have to be sharp. You have to be sharp and be aware. Okay? Okay. So, my Leos, I do feel like you're transitioning again. You've been transitioning, but this is another time. Now, my Leos, if you enjoy my readings, remember those buttons down there. Like, share, subscribe. But as always, my Leos, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.